Okay, now we are going to talk about determining whether a relation is a function. So here's where you want to look at your x's in your ordered pair. So that would be your inputs. So when you're looking at ordered pairs and you want to determine whether the relation is a function, you need to be looking at the x's in the ordered pair. So let's look at A, -2, 2, -1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 0. Let's look at just the x's. I'm going to list them. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Did I repeat a number when I listed my x's? No. So this is a function because the explanation here is for every input, there is exactly one output. Okay, let's look at B. These are ordered pairs again. 4, 0, 8, 7, 6, 4, 4, 3, and 5, 2. All right, so I'm going to look at my x's or my inputs and check for repeating x's. I have 4, 8, 6, 4, 5. I have 2 4s. When we have repeating x's or inputs, that means that that input of 4 may have 2 outputs. So let's check. We have 4, 0, and we have 4, 3. So the input, or the x, of 4 has 2 outputs, 0 and 3. So this is not a function, and the explanation is because not every input has exactly one output. All right, C. And now we're going to be looking at a table to determine whether this relation is a function. So remember the top row are your input values, your x's, and the bottom is the y, the outputs. So let's just look at the inputs. -2, -1, 0, 0, 1, 2. Do I have repeating x's? Yes, I do. There are 2 zeros. So that right there tells me it is not a function. So when I go and I look at the 0, I have 0, 5 and 0, 6 as 2 ordered pairs there in that table. That means the input of 0 has an output of 5, and it also has an output of 6. So it's not a function, and the explanation is not every input has exactly one output. Let's look at D. This is called a mapping diagram. So now we're going to determine whether this relation is a function by looking at a mapping diagram. All right, so look at our inputs, -1, 3, and 11, and our outputs are 4 and 15. So when the arrow points from -1 to 4, that means it's order pair like -1, 4. And then you have 3, 15, and you have 11, 15. So if you were to write them as ordered pairs in parentheses, -1, 4, 3, 15, 11, 15. Are there repeating x's or inputs? No. We just have -1, 3, and 11. So each input has exactly one output. So yes, this relation is a function.